team gets more skilled, the more opportunity you have to play the best composition.
All right, they're playing OG over Ultraviolet. They must run some kind of Lucio rush, right? Yeah, there it is.
They're going to play the double flex support. When Haku is in so far, that means the Lucio. And both teams now rolling out as we are in downtown on the same compositions. Bastion, Mei. It's all around positioning and using your cooldowns effectively. Your Sigma needs to be getting a lot of poke damage, but cannot get walled and taken down by the Bastion. Great rock by Kalush to start things off, and they have positioning on the point.
KSA are using these walls to maybe sneak behind USA
big wall,
but they can't let themselves get
blasting.
Hydron just unleashing onto KSA. Good crack, good
Hydron goes down. Kalush goes down. Saudi Arabia takes the first fight. Oh no.
Yeah, KSA does a phenomenal job of just
dude, they actually hardcore pincered them. Did you see that?
They split themselves up.
They split really hard. The Mei went right. The Bastion, Bap, and Sigma went left, and they got hardcore split. And they just run over Kalush. Oh my, no fucking way.
It looked like they were giving up space, trying to bait USA into a lane that the Ant Matrix they could have used in a more safe manner, but then they speed with Haku, jump around.
Dude, they're spawn holding.
And USA just collapsed.
They're actually just straight up spawn holding. No fear.
Saudi Arabia, they're not playing scared at all. And when you have a player like So Much Ed, who has a lot of experience with playing with a lot of the players from Team USA, from teams in the Overwatch League, but Yubi has been caught.
Oh, they had to use the wall early though. That's actually pretty bad. They might just hard push them. Oh, but they have Mei ult. It was a bait.
The blizzard hits, Kalush is frozen, so is Hydron, and USA
it was actually a bait. Holy shit, it was a bait. Maybe they weren't trolling against France yesterday.
Blizzard, and now look at the USA players walking out of spawn. They're all looking every single direction, afraid.
Yeah, they have to be checking corners now. Jeff, thanks for the fresh membership. Appreciate it. Thank you. And now they have Flux.
Puts Kalush in the air.
And the Mei wall to
and
make sure that
holy shit, the combo!
It's only one for Quartz though, 5v4. USA still believe they know it's close to the last fight. The Blizzard.
Wait, but they beat it in, but like they're such a bad spot. They're really not gonna get any kills.
Only one kill.
That was all of USA's ult fight.
USA, they just don't have enough gas in the tank to really keep chugging.
Holy shit! Saudi Arabia is hardcore setting the pace for this.
Dominant. USA didn't get to play their game at all. Ultimate's
holy shit!
Understanding the situation, being proactive.
Guys,
that is
guys,
what we need to do
hello.
in this setup.
It's Jover, chat. It's fucking Jover, dude.
There is going to be a switch here, though. Hydron going
no more
over the
Bastion
is a change for USA. Maybe thinking that this means
that they off angle more.
Head-on fight. Because Sojin doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as the Bastion, but the pick potential is dramatically higher. If you charge up that rail, you hit the headshot, you could find a pick at any point.
Look where the Mei's playing. They're trying to do the same thing again.
Right now.
Oh, but Kalush found him this time. But they still got him anyways!
A great wall coming out of Yubi, but a better lamp from RuPaul.
KSA just had a plan.
No, that was nice. Honestly, I think Kalush saved that by spotting him a second early. Because it gave him enough time to plan. Okay. Chat, that was actually so crazy. They were trying to read and look for the kill. And for the setup, Kalush was spot checking corners, and he found them at the last second. And when they went for the rush, they were all ready to go break the wall. And he lived with like 10 HP. Holy shit.
Absorbing the aggression. That's what USA did much better in this round. They absorbed the aggression from KSA. They expect it to come, keep Kalush alive, and then they're able to rebound with even more damage and find the pick. So USA already looking much better in this beach round.
All right, USA. Winning their first fight now of the map, giving up a ton of space. Now the fight could be going
Wait, guys.
Someone going to contest? No, KSA get the point for free. USA plan on winning the long battle at the end, and with the poke, KSA
you know what? I respect it.
USA picked them apart.
Full faith that they were gonna hold it.
The game plan.
as much as it's not the worst thing in the world to give up the point as long as you win the team fight, if they were able to retain
They
the
still
point,
got,
all of a sudden
look
they'd
at
be
that though.
40, 50%.
They lost the fight, but they still got such good percentage out of it. But they're
they're
head on ults, so it's not actually the worst thing.
And that means that KSA won't need to win as many team fights. So let's see if there's an adaptation from USA on this time, because you can see USA playing very far back.
God, I love when Cuss is casting, dude. Guy's so smart. I don't even have to like say anything.
Absolutely nothing from Kaluj.
Oh, miss Flux.
I want to go for
Dude,
it.
Kaluj has been missing a lot of Flux the last couple games.
Simulator there.
Wait, off-angle Hydron? Come on, you gotta get a killer too. Big. Okay.
It's like USA are drawing KSA into a trap, and it's working out.
That's what we needed. We needed that.
You can see this is now.
We needed that bad.
The team was like, we don't know how to play the way we wanted. We want to get aggressive. Now Yubi switching over to the Symmetra. That will allow them to
May beat. They might just all in on somebody.
Get on the USA much more effectively, but they might be teleporting into a Blizzard from Sugar Free.
See that Yubi is looking around to make sure.
Oh, they missed their Flux!
Okay, both Fluxes have sucked so far, but what matters is KSA
Wait.
are hoping to flip.
Wait, Sugar Free, hello?
Sugar Free falls, not able to find the Blizzard play he was planning on. KSA have done more than enough to not only get the point back,
okay.
push USA.
All right, well, still has May ult, but that was a big problem yesterday.
USA going to commit. They dropped the sound barrier from OG as soon as KSA
Wait, good flip on a kill?
They trade Yubi out, but KSA should be able to disengage from this one. But that was both sound barriers traded, and now USA should be in an advantage.
Wait, huge May ults.
I don't care about your matrix.
He doesn't get any freezes with it, but they split so hard. Might be winnable.
And somehow no one has died from that. Everyone dropped to the low ground where it's nice and safe and warm. Kaluj, though, don't miss. USA fluxing all these members of KSA, though they're trapped in these tiny rooms. Now at 97%.
Sugar Free's got the good flank going.
They have KSA in the corner, and they're staggered from each other.
The May ult didn't kill anybody, but it split them so hard it fucked up their positioning. That was good. That was very, very good.
But I don't think anyone's gonna get there. Quartz gets there and deleted for that one as well. Haku next, but this is just, you know, extending the inevitable of USA.
Okay, next point though is going to be weird because KSA looks like they're better playing up close, while USA looks better at playing at range. This next map is a little bit more up close, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared.
Hydron, see if it'll be the Bastion or the Sojourn. Once again, the Sojourn.
Sojourn again.
And Hydron did find some pretty good
TP out, get better position.
On the off angle. Actually, at one point,
I like the off angle play that they've been doing.
Into the fight, so you can see they don't want to match the damage. They just want to be more of a threat and make KSA have to feel like they have.
I wonder if Hydra's gonna go left.
Fronts and deal with multiple threats.
Keep an eye. See if he goes left.
Taking more control.
He's a little bit to the left, not really though.
Kaluj is able to get so much ult charge just playing this corner, constantly getting hit markers, and KSA is trying to fight back against him. Now the cap is available. KSA taking the space. They have the angle wall to make sure no one can contest. Actually, Kaluj
cap it though.
Through the crack, but still gives
Wait, big wall, big wall.
Now it's the responding May wall from Sugar Free. KSA
I get the lamp out though.
They don't want to be, but the Bastion of Quartz breaks through, trying to break some heads of USA.
I'm just gonna put a little bit more pressure on that off angle.
Head for the hills. No one has still died yet, I believe. Matrix from
good pressure.
They
lose one, but killing kill one as well.
Still in a 4v4.
Trade maze.
Trading blow for blow. KSA seem stabilized.
You see Hydron playing this Sojourn kind of like he likes to play the soldier. With the amplification matrix advantage, USA is going to step onto the point. This potentially could force the flip, but we might see KSA trying to juggle. They don't want to give up the point.
Flux.
Yeah, they don't want to give that.
Kaluj, but maybe
close.
Dodge.
They have to win this fight. This fight has to be a 1.
Counter engage from USA, but the sound barrier is what sustains KSA. Now
big,
USA losing their second. The overclock from Hydron.
That's what we needed. You needed it right then and there. Right then and there. Big Flux. Big Flux. That was a lot of ults though. Beat Flux and Railgun.
Flux and a Hydron who's just shooting into free targets sitting in the air, so there's nothing that they could do. And yeah, USA, it was an expensive fight. Cost them 4 ultimates. Now they're only relying on the Sugar-Free Blizzard to be able to give them advantage against KSA, who have the Blizzard of their own, plus the Gravitic Flux from KSA.
This Flux could be huge from the KSA.
KSA taking positions. The Flux. Okay, the Accretion is gone. Kaluj just used it. KSA has this for free. He only gets the tank. Kaluj using the shield to block a lot of that.
They walled them out though. That was smart. They're getting more capture percentage again. US had to fight so hard to get point back.
USA. Sugar-Free Where is he?
Wait, big
Blizzard
ults?
from the right
Oh,
side,
gets
and
two!
he was gonna sneak
Oh,
up
but
on
they
them.
fall out of it, so
Howard
they
Summerjam
come out
was
quickly.
alive for quite a while,
Hey.
but Hydron still
Hey,
found
good
enough
ISO
heads
by
to give Team USA the fight win.
Hydron there, actually. The problem is, though, is even though they lost that fight, they still got a bunch of capture percentage. So, like,
now this is
USA's still fighting uphill.
Both teams really 1 to 2 team fights away from closing everything out.
Mail plus window
Now it's
coming up
Ruby's turn
versus
with the
just
Blizzard.
window.
How are they going to manipulate the USA into a corner where the Blizzard can
This has to be perfect. This window literally needs to be perfect.
The Matrix actually have Kalush isolated, so this is going to be popped early. Rupo tries to back him up with his own amp. Quartz is just so deadly using this, and Kalush trying to show
No,
his face.
Hydron goes down with the overclock.
Almost paid for with his life for it. Hydron's overclock doesn't last too long. Here's the artillery strike from Quartz.
Might be reset
up
time.
against the wall.
It's reset time.
Is found, and this has been fight-win exchange.
Dude,
from
I feel like
both
USA
sides.
has won
KSA
almost
with the
every
point again.
fight.
And
They
because
lost
KSA
one,
keeps getting
but they
those
keep
flips
losing the
early, now, all of a
points.
sudden, they haven't had the point for very long or won that many team fights, but they are one team fight away from closing this one away. And Hydron did throw away the overclock. He tried to pop and it instantly got blown up. Now KSA's going in with the sound barrier.
Wait, where's OG's sound barrier? You need to pop that too. Okay, nice. Good. Big, hey, that's a big freeze. That's a big freeze right there. That's a big freeze. Unfortunately, though, they need to win so many fights in a row here.
They lost their own tank, but I think there's been enough damage done. Once you deal with this Bastion, should be smooth sailing for USA.
Okay, so let's see. Window Flux versus Window and coming up on Flux. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Window Flux versus Window Flux. Here we go.
Team USA, final fight of this map to go to match point. Both teams have lots of ultimates online. How is this fight going to break down? KSA's going through main. They don't want to go for the kind of flanks that got them the advantage in map 1.
2 up.
Early Flux comes out of Kalush.
Hey, that's actually big. Used Lamp, used Sig Suck, used May Freeze. They have to sit there and can't move.
Make sure that USA don't choose to engage then and now.
Oh, but KSA is going to come back in with their own Flux now.
Last fight for map number 1 coming down.
This Flux could decide the game right here. Here it comes.
With the Flux online from KSA, here to back up UB.
And it's pretty big. He gets 2. But Rupel saves him. He hit him with the mid-air shot. Okay, they cap point, but it's okay. It's okay. Wait, someone has to touch though. OG. Hydron has overclock up. You have to kill him, Hydron. Hydron, you clutch these, right? You clutch these. You clutch these. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit. Damn, dude. Oh, that was actually so fucking close.
KSA, they are no slouches when it comes to mechanical players.
Yeah, this is going to be an absolute dogfight. Expect to see Ultraviolet and Hydron on the flank all the time.
The importance of those off angles are going to come true on this first point. It's so open. You can take so many different positions, and that's why you're not going to see May here. Sugar Free is going to be on the Echo, playing on the opposite side as Hydron, so you have multiple points of threat. KSA going to stick to the Symmetra to at least attack one of those points.
This Symmetra pick is interesting to me. It doesn't make sense with the way the rest of the compositions are playing. So it makes me think that there is a plan here from KSA that potentially they're trying to take position away from USA by utilizing the teleporter.
Even just a threat before you even place the teleporter. Never mind. That threat is gone when you just get headshot like that. And that's KSA kind of waited too long baiting the teleporter, maybe scaring USA into falling back, but that just gave time and space for Hydron and Sugar Free.
That's what we needed to see.
You can see the setup from USA in this top-down view. Hydron on the left side, Ultraviolet on the right, keeping Kalush alive, and that just is so much damage coming from many different angles.
And it's not an easy spot to teleport to. I mean, USA might just be too far away.
This close.
The poke.
Ultraviolet on the opposite side, dude.
I'm getting deja vu from how New Queen Street went. It was just
damn,
so
I figured they would put them together on the flank. I figured they'd put them together on the flank, but maybe for this first point, they don't actually need to be together.
Just disappears,
and they both hold their old angles.
Starting to feel themselves, feeling much more comfortable on this composition.
All right, KSA, almost half the time bank gone. How can they just be more aggressive? It just seems like USA are out of their reach. Even if they teleport, they'll still be in front of USA. And is that really going to help their position? Would they just be walking into USA's trap like they did on the previous map? KSA don't even, well, they're close to some ultimates, maybe the Matrix, but when USA are so dispersed, where is your focus going
Trying to walk on Rupel.
KSA are actually taking positions on the top right to go on the flank, and they're still found.
That's what I like to see.
USA with first
and the big, oh my, the big sun
makes Quartz sit down. KSA now are stuck, not able to disengage or escape from this position, so USA are gonna farm them up even more.
Let's go. Hey, there we go. Hydron's awake now. Hydron's awake. Dude, having you Ultraviolet and Hydron on the same team is literally like just having two snipers at all times. Wild.
KSA now some ults. Again, Matrix, can you draw USA into your own trap, into this area where this can be useful? But KSA are going to try that flank that they wanted to do last time, except maybe without getting bodied. So KSA now hidden. USA don't know where
Hydron's in a little bit of trouble there.
All
right, he got out. He's good.
He manages to escape to that high ground. Photon Barrier and Matrix. Is there any
wait,
targets in
wait.
sight, though? Well, there's Sugar Free on the dude.
Big copy? Sugar Free with the big copy. They gave up a point though. They gave up a tick. The classic USA strat at this point. They just give up capture percentage.
And they're really stuck.
Classic USA. Hydron overclock window. Hydron overclock window. Keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on it.
So Hydron has an overclock. He's been so scary so far in this round.
Playing like he has an overclock, to be honest, and it's actually Quartz's overclock first on the high ground. Hydron dip, dive, and dodge, but caught maybe by the flux. KSA has to go big here, but losing Sir Majed on the run is not ideal.
Violet gets one. Ultraviolet gets one. What do they get? They get one back.
And also deliver the DPS.
They get one back. Kaluj needs help right now. Kaluj goes down. Oh, man. Quartz actually made such a good play there. If you saw, he popped overclock first, and it made Hydron double step, and he fucking wasn't in a spot to kill the Mei because he had him. He had him, but then he had to pay attention.
Hydron sitting on top of the pipes, Ultraviolet and Sugar Free playing on the left. They're going to try and set up a semicircle around KSA, just making threats, continue to find the picks that they found on the first point.
And this is a
also, they did swap off the symmetric to the Mei. That was probably the right call.
Knows how to isolate those Sigmas, and that's going to be the primary target when Hydron and Sugar Free are mobile enough to get away. Quartz trying to enter the building up against Sugar Free. Assistance there from Sir Majed. Just not able to, well, evict USA yet. Captive Sun, not great targets. Kaluj is the victim of that, but hasn't really died yet. It's been tough for KSA to finish off these targets with how good USA are at hiding in these fights.
Damn, the copy
is just so good.
into the fucking Alari. Yeah, another very good copy from Sugar Free.
Has the Blizzard, but it's going to be difficult to find anybody with this. I think he's going to be looking to kill Kaluj when Kaluj steps up or freeze him down, but Quartz gets a great pick on a Rupel. That's an early pick.
Ooh, he almost got him.
With how distant
they need to probably back away from Rupel.
Away from KSA.
Oh
you
no.
Needed your range DPS to pop off. This is Quartz's moment. This is his year against Kaluj. Now needs a few more shots, and even at a distance.
This is like the same thing that happened on first or on the last map. All of second point was 2 fights because they gave up so much points.
Players and their mechanics stepping
they gave up so much points.
So much Ed hit a couple of great ones as well. Advantageous angles, then all of a sudden the Mei doesn't need to just be finding the picks.
Look at the flank on right side.
Trying to isolate individual
Who spotted it though?
Enable your hit scan players to make flanks exactly like this.
And USA are a confident team, but they don't go for ego plays. Like, they're not feeding. Hydron just knows he's that good. He is that guy. Him. Look at him go. 2K for USA. And you see KSA.
So you needed that real bad.
To maybe slow USA down a little bit. A full team wipe, which is great for USA to get some ult charge off of too.
Yeah, USA snuffed out that flank from Sir Majed, sees them in the room, realize that if they commit and just bring more members, then they're going to be able to win the fight. So now 50 seconds remaining. You said it, Lemon. This is getting very close to last fight territory. There are a lot of ultimates coming up for KSA.
Oh, Yubi. Oh, and
Big Mei.
tried to use the graph, couldn't eat it in time. Kaluj is in trouble. Takes a while to kill him, but on the flank there is Ultraviolet with the Captive Sun. Forces out the MO, but no kills coming out of that.
No kills
play.
on the Sun.
Ultraviolet to try
okay.
to do something while you're
Small problem here.
But KSA
only have copy.
to no value, and that's going to force Kalush to switch over to the Orisa, potentially allowing him to just play more aggressively on the Orisa. Does get walled off though, so he's already in the backline.
Kalush now, that
Kalush needs help.
The Orisa, the captive son just for him. But the
Wait, they put the flux.
He
still had Fortify up.
He will not be moved. ASA in trouble. They're backline.
He still had Fortify up. He still had Fortify up.
Sugar free on the back. He's copied so many different things. It will be USA holding on, managing to get past that front.
He still had Fortify up.
Everyone around KSA.
His Fortify did not end in time, so he ate the sun and he ate the fucking flux.
Recognizes
good swap. Winnable. It's going to be tough, but winnable.
USA not going to have the Symmetra.
Wait, do you see the pylon moving on the left?
Taking shelter.
You see that?
Sure Sugar Free's protected.
Was it on one of the things up there? The eagles?
Range, it's a little bit difficult. It's Hydron and Ultraviolet that have been such an incredible duo when being able to surprise other teams, playing away from their own unit. Here's Hydron on that high ground. Quartz doing a good job of marking him, but also having protection of this pillar. KSA are waiting for USA to make a move.
And you can see
Wait, Kalush got the flank.
To just give the space
Wait, Kalush just took their high ground. Wait, what? He just took their fucking high ground.
I was worried about this Echo on the attack when you have to play around pylon, or maybe your BAP shift. It's not as easy as maybe.
Wait, they can't even go after Ultraviolet either.
Really good Sojourn on the other
Holy
side.
shit, their positioning is crazy.
Maybe makes this winnable. There's someone from USA backcapping. KSA is in no man's land. Laft is doing his best to heal. And USA, despite getting first blooded, pulling through in this fight.
And I believe that's just because the KSA gave USA so much space. Kalush was able to get all the way onto the high ground.
Oh, well, they're quite far away, so UB didn't go
his way.
Didn't go his way, unfortunately for him. Flux, though, from
Wait,
KSA.
huge.
All the ultimates coming out. USA contesting the card. Kalush is frozen. Not able to flux in time. But Hydron makes his way to the back. Duels against Labda. Didn't get the charged up rail shot. KSA.
Oh, he got him, though.
In his face, and Hydron's removed by
Holy shit, he still got him.
Does get the trade onto that Baptiste. There's not really much going on for Team USA, despite how far they had to go to even get close to KSA.
Yubi's just hunting Kalush. Every time Kalush peeks his head, Yubi with the Blizzard is just finding him, turns around the angle, drops the Blizzard, knows Kalush can't do anything if he doesn't eat it with the grasp. So now, more time off the clock, 2.5 minutes.
Kalush has to keep going low ground to push the cart a little bit.
How do you find anyone to flux? You don't want to pop it too early.
It's in such a weird spot.
Signing USA deciding to go to the high ground. Cretion gone. KSA shield is quite healthy. USA are just trying to juke them. There's someone on that off angle
Hydron needs
down
help.
there, and
Hydron's
USA
one.
not all grouped up. Someone may be out of range. It's RuPaul.
I knew RuPaul wasn't there.
He was so far away from Team USA, especially without Ant Matrix and the captive sun from Ultraviolet.
The only thing I could think of there was they were trying to space out Saudi Arabia enough so they can get Cart into a one-fight situation. Because now Cart's in one fight. Before it was not in one fight. Now it is.
KSA putting on a phenomenal hold on this second point so far. Kalush wasn't even able to use the gravitic flux.
Look at Kalush's health. Did you see that?
Really with the rest of the team, because an overclock is
almost died there for a sec.
And that could be what finds a first blood. What starts the fight on a good foot for KSA. Kalush trying to come in, multiple angles being taken from Team USA. The flux.
What's up?
I don't know if it hit. I think it hit weakened KSA a bit. They distance themselves. They're at the end.
Sugar Free gets the good copy.
USA barely have a hold on this high ground.
It's just hold top here.
Duped Sigma to harass KSA. It's now tanks of USA trying to surround KSA, especially
oh no. Quartz has got a good rail or overclock here.
The overclock is going insane. He's behind USA, but Hydron
Sugar Free gets him.
Along with Sugar Free, KSA are starting to lose that defense that have drained so
you save
many
Kalush? No, Kalush dies.
Kalush
dies again, dude. Oh no. That's so bad. That's actually so bad.
USA, they had the positioning, but they just couldn't find anything. Quartz switches over to the Widow to try and find a quick pick coming back from spawn, but decides better of it. Goes back over to the Sojourn, and now it's final fight for USA. This is the end of the series. If KSA close out this one, USA will lose this series 2-0. This
is all in. USA needs to win this fight.
Only ultimate they have.
This is the fight.
Walking into a blizzard from UV.
Ultraviolet is sneaking up.
Wait. There's nothing to go for though.
So He's flying around, making sure that Sojourn doesn't get a clocked shot on him. USA can't have Sugar Free flying around for free.
Oh no, that's bad. That's so bad. Quartz with the crazy flank. Damn, dude. Whoa, wait, they got one though. Hydron gets one.
But USA is
No,
still
nah, I don't think they win that. I don't think they win that. Damn, dude, Saudi Arabia played that so fucking well, dude. They actually, you can't even lie, they actually just outplayed them.
Just looked like a much better drilled team. They had a great plan coming in.
Damn, dude. Yo, Old Bones, thank you for the 50 gifties. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Good things from this
Holy
KSA squad,
shit,
but I think
KSA actually won.